Hello everyone, it's Shanna. Welcome to my channel. Now I recently made this card. Actually, it was a short video that I did. I was playing along with my crafty Fun with Friends of LV Handcrafted. And she does these episodes where she brings in several people to craft, and then friends of hers just craft along with it. And I was crafting along and watching them do their crafting, and I put this card together and I just thought it was so cute. I used my Make It Merry kit from Spellbinders, and I just pulled some pieces together for it. Well, anyway, in doing that, I had some scrap pieces, and I wanted to use them to make a couple other cards. And I was looking at my Kinder's Card Challenge 12 sketches, and I thought perhaps I could use sketch 14 and then sketch 10. So this is sketch 14. And this is sketch 10. And the reason why I chose these two sketches is because of the size of the pattern paper. So I'm going to be working with those two sketches and using this paper, which are the remnants of this, and putting together some cards kind of similar to this, because I really like this scheme. So follow along as I do that, and I hope you'll have fun. Okay, so I'm going to start off with card sketch 10. And I need to bring in, I've got this sheet here, and I need this gift paper to be 3 3/4 by 3. So I need 3 3/4 by 3, and it's plenty big enough. So I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and I need it to be 3 3/4 by 3. So let's get this turned around here, how we want it. This 3 3/4 by 3. I guess I didn't need to open that. Well, we'll just close that. 3 3/4. We're going to go right there. You can't see that, but that's 3 3/4. And it needs to be by 3. I'm going to lay this aside because I don't want to waste any of my paper. By 3. So I've got that. Just lay that aside. And then this piece here needs to be 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. So we'll go ahead and make it 3 1/4. Let's see, get this to where you can see it. 3 1/4. And then we're going to do by 1 1/4. Is that right? 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. Yes, it is. Oh, let's line that up. I didn't do a very good job with that. There we go. Line that up. Okay. 3 1/4 by 1 1/4. Let's just double check it because I made a little bit of an error there. There we go. That's a good clean cut there. And then before I put my paper trimmer away, I also need a layer that needs to be 3 3/4 by 2 inches. And I'm going to bring in some gold for that. So 3 3/4. 3 3/4. 3 3/4. Goodness gracious. By 2 inches. And we'll make a 2-inch layer here. Line it up. Make a good cut on that. Okay, so that's what we need for that. So let's go ahead and just let's go ahead and just get this one layered up. So 3 3/4 by 2 inches. Yep, that's right. And then 1 1/2. Okay, so I don't know. It's going to look like this, and we're just going to get it layered up on there. I think that'll be real nice. So I think because I've got metallic, I'm just going to use my tape runner. When you've got metallic, sometimes it takes a minute for the glue to stick, so if you can use tape runner on it, which I just, I think sometimes that'll just work better. Oh, need to get it lined up right. I think I've kind of got, let me see here. Yeah. Okay, so let's just get this lined up on here like that. Gosh, that looks a little off. I think I'll just trim it up a little bit and make it look a little bit squarer. Okay, so I took a little break for dinner to make some tacos, and I think I may have lost some footage, I'm not sure, but we're just going to pick up right where I left off. And so now I need to lay this 4 1/4, let's see, 4 by 1/2 inch, I'm not sure, yep, 4 by 1/2 inch piece down here. 4 1/4 by 1/2 inch piece is what I'm going to lay down here. I'm going to just have it go all the way across because I did modify it a little bit, so I'm just going to have that go straight across there. And I think I'm just going to lay some tape runner on there and get it laid down. Because I'm working with scraps, I think I'm not going to probably layer this piece. I'm just going to get this gold piece laid down on top of my gift wrapped paper. I'll do it like that, and then I'll just add some embellishment to it. So I have, let me see, I had pulled together, I've got this little joyful sentiment that I think would look really, really cute with this. So I'm going to just pop out these middles, these centers here, the F and the L. And I think it could look really cute with this. If I just kind of lay it like down here like this. I think that would look nice. And then I'll put some embellishment up here and we'll go from there. So I think I've got some pop-up foam squares. I just need to grab them real quick. So I'm just going to bring it here, just try to center it up and then lay it down. So I think that looks really cute. Now I've got a lot of really cute sentiments and little embellishment pieces that I could add to it, and I think it could be really cute. So I'm just going to bring in, I think I might just bring in like this star here. I think that could be really pretty and just kind of keep it pretty simple and just really let the white embossed pattern show through, and I think it would be really, really pretty. So I'm just going to lay down some more of these little sticky foam things and get this thing laid down on there. And I've got some hearts I'm going to bring in, so I just need to get my little embellishment tool and grab some. And I'm going to go with a couple, whoops, I thought I got a couple of them. Let me grab another one. I'm just going to lay a couple. This actually calls for 3 on this side is what it calls for. But I think I'm going to lay 1 on one side and maybe 1 on the other. Let's see if we can get it straightened up a little bit for that one. Let's see, now we've got a lot of really, really cute banners that we could lay. I don't know if that'll work or not. I think it will. I think I'll just get my tweezers and I'll just lay it down. And it says it's Christmas time and then joyful. I think that'll be cute. And it'll just take care of that layer that I'm not putting on this gold that the sketch calls for. I think that'll be cute. Just get it laid down on there. Kind of clean up the glue. And I think that makes a real pretty card. Excuse me. And it kind of coordinates with this one. So I'm going to move on to the next one. And we'll be doing KCC 12, Sketch 14. Okay, so Sketch 14 calls for this paper to be 1 1/4 by 5. So I've got 1 1/4 exact, and then I've got 6 inches. So I'm just going to need to cut off an inch off of that. And then this one is to be 2 1/2 by 3 3/4. So let's get our paper trimmer here, and we will do our first one. And we know that the 1 1/4 is fine, but we need a 5-inch cut on it. So we'll just bring this in and line this up at 5 inches, and we'll cut it, and then that will make that right. I just realized that I didn't have my microphone, so this could be a hot mess of a video. I may have to do a voiceover. We're just going to get this laid down right on here and clean my hands, and then we'll take this next piece and we're going to do the same thing and get it laid down on here. Got a little bit of tape on there, I think. And we'll get it laid down on our gold metallic paper. Just try and get it lined up. So I've just got a little tiny edge on that. Okay, so I'm just going to bring in my embossed panel. And I've tried to clean up my workspace so we don't have a bunch of glue on there. Make sure we're opening up in the correct way. And then I'm going to bring in both of my pieces of pattern paper. And I'm just going to get this one laid down. And we're just going to try and make a little edge on here. Like that. That looks nice. And then this one's going to lay just like this. So we're going to get it glued up. We're just going to try and lay it down on there very nicely. And now I need to bring in some little circle embellishments. So I'm going to grab them and then we'll finish up this card. Okay, so I just am bringing in a little circle here, and then I've got this little Noel that is part of the kit. So I'm just going to get it laid down in the center of this. And I think that'll be really pretty. Just try and line it up in the center. And then I'm going to put some glue on the back and get it laid down on my panel here. That looks really nice. Now I feel like we need something for this area here. So I'm just going to go to my ephemera that came in within my kit, and I'm just going to find something nice and big that would lay on top of this. Okay, so I'm just going to bring this piece in right here, and I'm just going to lay it down. It's like a little lantern with some poinsettias and holly and that stuff laying on it. And we'll just lay this down on here. I'm just going to kind of stick it underneath there a little bit, straighten it up, and I'm going to bring in a couple of little embellishments from the kit just to finish this off and to round it up. And I just like this darker green. I think that'll really pop off of there. That looks nice. And let's see what else I've got here. And I think I'll just use this darker green, and I need to touch this up a little bit. I got a little bit too much on there. I'm going to use this darker green heart on there, and I think that'll look really pretty. Let's see, is there anything else I need to add? I think that finishes off my card. So now I have 3 cards in this same pattern paper. that I think looks gorgeous. Now I have 2 more sheets of this, so I could make probably 3 more and just have a little set. So this was the first one that I made on a short, which I thought was cute. And then this was our second one. Thought that was really cute. And this is our third one. So I hope you like them. If you do, consider giving me a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.